today with the founder of Pasturebird. Welcome, Paul.
The hard thing with the nutrient density piece is how do you convey that to consumers in a way that they understand and it makes sense to them in a quick retail environment? I think that's where I'm still trying to wrap my head around how to really explain that to people, And we may see the world a little bit different, but I don't think that they're inherently evil people or something like that. And B, if we want to leave it better, if these big ag companies are genuine about wanting to do things differently, we should welcome the opportunity to help them kind of tack the boat or tack the Titanic, if you will. And so when we got the opportunity to start talking to Purdue in 2018, I was really skeptical. I thought they were just trying to steal our IP and probably go out and fake it or something. But well, I'll start by saying what hasn't changed, which I'm really proud of. The way that we're raising the birds has only improved since joining forces with Purdue. So a lot of people will say, oh, how do you maintain your integrity? How do you make sure they're not just going to take it and dumb down your standards and all that stuff? We created a very, very simple pass or fail model for pasture-raised, and that's that every bird has to spend the majority of its life on pasture to be called pasture-raised. And we built this whole protocol around it where it would be a violation of USDA principle for us to slap pasture-raised on something that was not actually living on pasture for most of its life. Maybe the pushback is I feel the need to call out a lot of the greenwashing that I see, and I hate to do it. It's not really my personality to be divisive in that way. But I do think the one thing that will end this regenerative movement faster than anything else is the kind of preponderance of a bunch of greenwashing. And when consumers realize that half of what's called regenerative is probably bullshit and just marketing, it seeds a lot of distrust and a lot of skepticism within consumers' mind. And I really feel the need to call it out when I see it. And a lot of people don't like that, As long as the consumer's demanding regenerative and they're demanding kind of something new, I think there's going to be a plethora of opportunities for exit with solid, sound companies that are doing something really unique and different to work with some of these bigger companies, because I don't think that they can develop this stuff internally. They're going to have to acquire it and buy it from the outside and to buy these talented teams. But it's largely comes back to consumer demand, and that's why the greenwashing stuff really scares me. And I think unwise investors, unsophisticated investors, they're going to be tempted into deals where the founders are saying all the right things and they're talking about regenerative this and that, and they're actually not doing anything that unique.